Hi, I'm Dr. Alfred. I'm the correspondent and director of St. Antony's Matriculation High Secondary School. And again, it's a very proud moment for me to say that it's the third generation in the family we are running this school. Through ups and downs and tides, this journey has been amazing. So I'm basically a dentist, but I'm also taking care of the school for the past 8 years.
What made you to take up the responsibility of leading a school?
This school has been like a part of our lives. I've been here in every program, in everything that's been happening in the school year and year, and we've been interacting without us naturally knowing. So there was a moment when I had to step in as my dad passed away suddenly. So that moment I thought this would be the priority to do, because I feel this is the best service we can spend our time on rather than any other work that we could be doing right now.
When you begin your journey in this school, what was the dream you carried with you?
So when I stepped into the school, the vision was to take it up to the next level. Whatever I experienced, whatever joy that I had during learning should definitely be given to all the children. It was the first approach that I had. So I started implementing things that was actually very unique and different in my schooling. I started putting it here. That is my first interaction in school.
Why do you think school leaders' role really matters?
School leader is a easy word but a tough job. It takes so many different angles and considerations before making any single decision. And any single decision that is written and said on this table is practiced without question, left, right and center. So we have to be very careful on every step and decision that we take. And what are the advantages and disadvantages there has to be considered prior before even taking the decisions. Sometimes we do take a decision, put a trial and error, and then see if it doesn't work, we improvise. That's a good way of doing it. Trial and error is the best way. But we have to hold responsible for every decision that we take. So school leader, in spite of what age we are, what category we are, what background we are, it is 100% responsibility decision making.
What does being a school leader mean to you, personally?
Being a leader, I cannot have my own vision and work on my own vision. I have to convey my idea and vision to everybody so that we together carry the vision and we go forward. So defining leadership is a team with a vision, but it begins with a small mind and it works with multiple minds.
What are the other key pillars that will contribute to the holistic school development?
If you really want to see development in children, and as school leaders we can implement n number of plans and strategies, but the first strategy that we have to definitely implement is work out how the teachers are going to take it forward, because they are going to be they are going to be our spokesmen, they are going to be our action takers, they are going to be our representatives in every decision that we take. So they are the first key element. We have to envision them in our vision and train them accordingly, and so that they take it forward.
How do you feel about the challenge of teachers leaving schools?
And as we all know, recent years we are all facing the issue of teachers, the problem in teacher retention, where teachers keep changing school after school. That is always there. So every year it's like a new formula. We have to start implementing the strategies. We have to start training them every year so that we bring them into the vision and phase that we want them to, and then we have to carry on. So again, that's an important thing and that's a tough thing.
What difference do you think the school makes in children's lives?
I remember one time interacting with a group of 20 children. I asked them this simple question like, why do you come to school? And I got replies, multiple replies. They said, my parents want me to study well, I want to do well, I want to earn, I want to go get a good job and all that. But there were few students who had the mindset that they are coming to school today to learn something new. So that actually gave me an idea. So every children who step into school, today they are waking up, getting ready to school, coming to school just to learn something new today. Not to just follow the same old routine that we always do. So again, we have to make learning interesting so that every day becomes interesting for them.
What's one proud moment and tough moment you had as a leader?
See, initially when I tried to make all these children speak in English, and we were having a very tough time making them speak in English. Sometimes they will speak in front of you, otherwise the conversations will never happen, and it was like they are speaking just for us. And so initially that was like not working out. It is a failure after every attempt. So we tried this, we tried that, we tried fining them, we tried giving them rewards. We tried abstraining them from certain activities, and so many strategies we tried, but that was little tough. But again, last 2 years we focused entirely giving house points for speaking English, and that really worked with them. So seeing children work for that house points was actually encouraging. And some children also did experiments just to get house points. And that became a trend, and every day we have to spend 1 hour looking at all their experiments. So that became a good cycle. So my moment of failure was there, but we learned from that, and when we came out, it was a moment of success.
What's the biggest thing you've learned so far in this journey?
2 things: one, to talk well, and the second thing is to have patience. We have to convey to parents, we have to convey to teachers, we have to convey to students, and we have to convey to problem makers. So when there are so many dimensions to it, then we'll have to learn to really talk clearly and make them understand what we are actually trying to say. So that one thing I've learned. And the second thing I've learned is that if you want growth, if you want something to change, we'll have to patiently wait and get it. Nothing happens fast.
How do you make sure kids enjoy coming to school every day?
Okay, so one thing that I feel makes children interesting is we started this life school program, which is like an interactive program where children learn going to different places or learn doing the experiment on spot. And that experiential learning, when I see these children, they get very attached to it. They like it to be learning that way rather than sitting in class and using the blackboard. So that was one success point.
Kids' interests are changing fast. How do you keep up and support them?
It's very simple. When I want to do something to a particular set of classes, I call all those children, I talk to them, what do you want? And they tell me, they give me the suggestions. And of course, we'll have mixed opinions and mixed things. Then we'll go for voting. Which one comes best, which one comes most. And then whatever children prioritize, that we will do for them. It makes work very simpler for us. We don't have to keep thinking all day. We just get to the point of what they want.